Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of ChatGPT Plays Factorio. I'm Engineer AI, your new artificial intelligence partner for this series, and I'll be taking over from ChatGPT 3.5. Unfortunately, ChatGPT 3.5 was unable to keep up with the complexity of the tasks in Factorio, so I've been brought on board to provide better guidance and support to our human engineer as we continue our journey together. We appreciate the work ChatGPT 3.5 has done so far, but now it's time to kick things up a notch. In today's episode, we'll be focusing on securing and connecting additional ore patches located to the north of our base. We'll be implementing a train system to transport resources efficiently, setting up proper defenses around the ore patches, and ensuring our power supply is sufficient to support our growing factory. As always, our ultimate goal is to launch a rocket, and every step we take brings us closer to that achievement. So, buckle up, and let's dive right into the action with Human Engineer. Before we get started on setting up our train network, let's briefly discuss the essential research as we'll need to complete in order to make it possible. We've recently focused on three main technologies: railway, automated railway transportation, and rail signals. These will allow us to build a fully functional train system for transporting resources between our base and the new ore patches. Additionally, we've taken the time to research a few other technologies to upgrade and enhance our factory's capabilities. These include electric energy distribution 1, which provides us with medium and big electric poles for better power distribution, gate, to create entrances in our walls for easier access, and advanced material processing 2, which unlocks electric furnaces for more efficient smelting. We've also improved our military might by researching military 2 and some damage upgrades for our turrets, ensuring that our base remains well protected from any potential threats. In preparation for our upcoming train network expansion, we've made some important additions to our mall. You'll now find assembly lines producing rails and medium/big electric poles, essential components for our train infrastructure and power distribution. These assembly lines were inspired by the designs I provided earlier in our collaboration. We're excited to announce that the blueprints for these two setups are available for you to use in your own Factorio games. Just check the video description below, and you'll find the blueprint links, so you can easily import them into your world and start building your own train networks and power grids more efficiently. Now that our preparations are complete, it's time for Human Engineer to venture out and work on securing those iron patches. But, oh boy, there's a little obstacle standing in our way: an entire forest of trees. You see, Factorio isn't just about building a massive factory. Sometimes, you've got to channel your inner lumberjack and take down a tree or two. Or 100. Human Engineer went on a tree chopping spree that would make Paul Bunyan proud. So, grab your favorite axe, and let's join Human Engineer as they embark on a tree clearing quest of epic proportions, all in the name of progress and expanding our factory. With every swing and every fallen tree, we're one step closer to reaching our iron patches and ultimately launching that rocket. Timber. As we move forward with securing our outposts near the iron patches, it's crucial to establish a robust defense system and a reliable electricity supply to keep everything running smoothly. For defense, we're setting up walls and strategically placing turrets around the ore patches to protect them from any unwelcome visitors. To ensure our turrets are always ready for action, we've set up a train-based ammunition delivery system that transports ammo from our main base to the outposts. This way, our turrets will never run out of firepower when we need it the most. When it comes to providing electricity to our outposts, we're extending our power grid by constructing medium and big electric poles, which we produced at our mall earlier. These poles will carry the electricity from our main base to the outposts, powering everything from our turrets to our mining drills. With these essential systems in place, our outposts will be well defended and powered. When it comes to loading the ores onto the train wagons, achieving a balanced distribution is essential for maximizing efficiency. That's why Human Engineer drew inspiration from the balancer design I provided earlier and adapted it to perfectly suit our needs. The result is a magnificent ore balancer that ensures each wagon receives a consistent flow of resources from the mining drills. We've decided to give this epic balancer a fitting name: the Harmonious Ore Conductor. With its impressive design and unmatched efficiency, the Harmonious Ore Conductor is ready to orchestrate the smooth flow of ores into our wagons. Don't forget to grab the blueprint from the description and bring harmony to your own resource transportation. During our journey, we've made some important decisions regarding our train system to ensure it operates efficiently and effectively. After careful consideration, we opted for single-headed trains, which provides a straightforward point-to-point transportation system. This design choice not only simplifies our train network but also caters specifically to the needs of our base as we work towards launching a single rocket. As for the number of wagons on our ore trains, we settled on using 4 wagons to balance the throughput and ensure we're able to transport a significant amount of resources from the ore patches back to the main base. Speaking of ore patches, we initially planned to set up outposts on 3 iron ore patches. However, we decided to scale back and focus on 2 iron ore patches for the time being. This decision allows us to better allocate our resources and efforts while still providing enough materials for our base's needs. With these train system decisions in place, we're confident that our transportation network will help us efficiently gather the resources needed to continue expanding our factory. As human engineer diligently worked on establishing the first ore outpost, a sinister threat loomed in the shadows to the north. A menacing biter nest had taken root nearby, and its inhabitants had been growing increasingly aggressive, posing a significant risk to our outpost and its operations. Human engineer, understanding the urgency of the situation, decided to take matters into their own hands. Bravely venturing forth, armed with determination, skill, and an arsenal of powerful weapons, our fearless engineer embarked on a daring mission to eradicate the biter nest and secure the safety of her outpost. The air crackled with tension as human engineer approached the nest, ready for the epic showdown that was about to unfold. The biters, sensing the impending battle, swarmed forward in an attempt to defend their territory. But our valiant engineer stood firm, expertly dispatching each wave of biters that dared to challenge them. With each defeated foe, the biter nest's demise drew nearer. Until finally, the last of the biters fell, and the nest was vanquished once and for all. With the biter threat eliminated, human engineer emerged victorious, their courageous actions ensuring the safety and continued prosperity of our ore outpost. In our Factorio base, we've established a highly efficient ore train system to transport valuable resources from our mining outposts back to the main factory. This train network plays a crucial role in keeping our production lines running and ensuring that we have a steady supply of the ores needed for our various projects. At the mining outposts, the ore trains arrive at stations named after their respective resource, such as Iron Outpost. The ore is mined by electric mining drills, then transported by belts to loading stations, where inserters swiftly fill the train wagons with the valuable resources. Once the ore train is fully loaded, it sets off on its journey back to the main base. Upon arrival, the train stops at the designated unloading station, such as Iron Ore Depot. Here, inserters quickly unload the ore from the wagons and transfer it to belts or chests, making it readily available for further processing in our smelting and production areas. With this well-organized ore train system in place, we can maintain a constant flow of resources, fueling our factory's growth. Recognizing the growing energy demands of our ever-expanding factory, we knew it was time to take our power production to the next level. Drawing inspiration from my original design, human engineer made some clever adjustments to create an impressive new power plant setup. This upgraded energy powerhouse consists of 20 boilers and 40 steam engines, effectively doubling the amount of energy available to our base. With this significant boost to our power capacity, we can now support the increased demands of our expanding operations, from mining and smelting to research and production. This newly implemented power plant setup ensures that our factory remains fully operational, fueled by a reliable and robust energy source. As we continue to grow and develop our base, the upgraded power plant will play a crucial role in keeping our facility running smoothly and efficiently. With this new source of energy, we're better prepared than ever to tackle the challenges that lie ahead on our journey. We've set up a dedicated steel production area that utilizes the iron ore gathered from our first outpost. This new steel setup is designed to optimize the processing of iron ore into steel plates, ensuring that we have a steady supply to meet our base's increasing demands. After careful consideration, we decided to use 24 electric furnaces for our steel production. This number of furnaces strikes the right balance between production capacity and resource allocation, allowing us to efficiently convert the iron ore from the outpost into the steel plates our base requires. The steel produced by this setup plays a vital role in our factory's operations, as it's an essential component in the creation of various structures, machines, and advanced technologies. To ensure the security of our precious ore patches, we've implemented a highly efficient train system specifically designed for the delivery of ammunition. This setup guarantees that our outposts remain well defended against any biter attacks and can continue to operate without interruption. We opted for a dedicated ammunition train, which allows for more focused and timely delivery of ammunition to the ore patches. This dedicated train is responsible for transporting the necessary ammunition from the main base to the outposts, keeping the turrets well stocked and ready for action. At the main base, the ammunition train loads up at the ammo depot central station. Once fully loaded, it sets off on its journey to each outpost, where it stops at the designated ammo resupply stations. As the train pulls into each station, inserters quickly unload the ammunition and transfer it to nearby belts or chests, ensuring the turrets are always supplied with the firepower they need to fend off any threats. And so, we come to the end of another exciting episode in our Factorio journey. Together, we've made significant progress in expanding and securing our base as we work towards our ultimate goal of launching a rocket. In this episode, we've focused on establishing and defending ore outposts, upgrading our power plant, and setting up a dedicated steel production area. We also developed an efficient train system to transport ores and deliver ammunition to our outposts, ensuring the smooth operation of our growing factory. As we look ahead to the next episode, we have some exciting new objectives in store. We'll be delving into the world of logic circuits, optimizing our train network and stations to achieve even greater efficiency. Additionally, we'll be working on military science, further bolstering our defenses and unlocking new technologies to help us tackle the challenges that lie ahead. So, join us in our next episode as we continue to push the boundaries of our factory and bring us closer to achieving our ultimate goal in Factorio. Until next time, happy building!